G'day mates and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to go through some speed cubing mains and goals for 2022, as well as some goals for my channel. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so starting off with the N by Ns. For 2x2 I'm going to be using the Yushin Little Magic V2M. It is a really good budget cube and it is quite underrated, so look out for a review on that soon. In 2022, I want to be consistently sub 3 on 2x2, and maybe even 1 sub to average, who knows. Today I'll be learning full CLL, and if I really want to get into it more, maybe even EG1. For 3x3 for now, I'll be using the Jianshank Solar S3M. However, that will change probably by February, as I'm going to be using the RS3M 2021 maglet. But obviously, I don't have that yet, and I'll probably order it from Daily Publish soon, where you can use the discount code Zubing for 5% off every single purchase. Anyways, I want to regularly get sub 10 solves, and this may be a stretch, but a 8.5 average would make me very happy, and a sub 6 single would be amazing. I also want to learn a subset, that being Winter Variation. For 4x4, I main the Auster WRM, a really good 4x4, but I need to constantly lube it for it to work best, otherwise my times drop by 4 seconds or so. Right now I can safely say that I average sub 40, so I would happily want a sub 35 average and a sub 30 single, which I think is actually quite achievable. For 5x5, I stupidly bought the Qi Wushuang non-magnetic 5x5, a decent but definitely not good 5x5, which is why next year I'll be getting the MGC, which is pretty much unanimously the greatest 5x5 on the market. So once I get that cube, I'll aim for a sub 120 and maybe a sub 110 single, but that isn't really achievable right now with my Qi Wushuang. Again with 6x6, I made a very old Cyclone Boys cube, which I forgot the name of, but it turns alright, and I can still get very good times. Again, however, I'll buy the MGC because it is pretty much the best out there. I want to steadily average sub 230 and get a sub 2 single, which isn't too hard, but still I think I should stay consistent. The YJ MGC 7x7 is also the best 7x7 on the market, and therefore it is undoubtedly my main. I have ridiculously been improving my 7x7 times, and I think it wouldn't be a bizarre statement to aim for a sub 330 mean of 3 and a sub 3 min single. Also, for the big cubes I use reduction, for 3x3 I use CFOP, and for 2x2 for now I use Ortega. Now that wraps up the N by N, so let's move on to the side events. Beginning with Pyramix. I want to actually learn a more advanced method since I have been solving layer by layer since I began cubing, and I really want to get sub 4 in Pyramix. I use the X-Man Vel V2, which is a very good Pyramix even in today's market, and I'm not considering getting another Pyramix unless I get forced to by Elias. Oh yeah, and I just realized this is the only stickered puzzle in my collection. Well, other than the clock, I guess, because clocks don't have stickers, but alright, okay, whatever. Next we have Scube, which is the Wingy Scube. It is also a very good cube, and I made a review on it too, so you should check it out, please. Anyways, I want to learn Sarah's Intermediate, and if I continue to care about Scube, Sarah's Advanced might also be an option. Overall, a sub 5 average and a sub 3 single would be very nice. For Square 1, I use the X-Man Vault at the moment, but I'll likely get the MGC. Anyways, I want to consistently average sub 25 and learn the cube shape algorithms, as I think that is where I lack the most in my efficiency. Next, we got my main event, Megaminx. For Megaminx, I want to learn full PLL and optimize my F2L and S2L. I think if I manage to do that consistently, a sub 40 average will not be too far off, and if I get lucky, maybe even a sub 33 singles. I'm really determined to become world class at Megaminx, so maybe towards late 2022, I'll break Felix's long-standing national records. That would be a dream. I really hope I do that, as it will likely be my biggest accomplishment of my life, and my parents will finally let me move out of the basement. That was a joke, by the way. My parents are wonderful people, and they do care about me, I think. Oh yeah, and I use the GAN Megaminx. It is pretty much the greatest Megaminx on the market at the moment. For clock, I use the Shangsha clock. I don't actually know why I got this instead of the Qi, but I'll get the Qi next year too. I want to get sub 20 so I can do it in comps, but I have no idea how to improve, but I guess I'll figure it out through experience, I guess. Now moving on to the 3x3 spin-offs, excluding blind. So for one-handed, I finally want to become consistently sub 20 and get a sub 13 single. I'll main the Dian Shank for now, but I think the RS3M, when I get it, it'll be a better option. FMC is pretty much the event I care least about, but I still want to get a sub 40 mean, and I'll try to learn block building and skeletons, as I've been delaying that for a very long time, and I'll main whatever cube I feel like it, since I don't really need a good cube for a bad event. Alright, so onto the blind events now. For 3 blind, I'll use the Dianxing again. All I really want is an official success to land M2. After that, I get decent with Pokemon, so that's that. For 4 blind and 5 blind, I'll just use the Aosu and the Wushuang. But the thing is, I don't know how to do it yet, so my goal is to learn how to do them, and maybe for 4x4 get an official success. Or not official success, just any success. Finally, we have multi-blind. Where I really want to be able to do 3 out of 3 cubes if that is possible for my puny brain. But yeah, if I can do that, I will be officially a big brain. But the thing is, this cube is obviously, I changed this stickerless look, took apart the pieces and made it into this weird color scheme. I'll fix that soon, and I need to get a 3rd cube that is actually decent, so yeah, I'll probably buy that soon from Daily Puzzles because they're the best. Daily Puzzles. Now onto my YouTube now. Obviously I really want to take a 5k by the end of 2021, but that didn't happen, so let's make that happen in 2022. My goal for my YouTube in 2022 is to reach 6,000 subscribers. If that happens, I'll be more happy than anyone could ever imagine. Thank you so much everyone for your support, it really means a lot. Thank you so much to Daily Puzzles for believing in my channel, and you guys continue to motivate me so much to do my best. If you want to buy any of the cubes mentioned in this video or just support my channel, then use the discount code Zubing for 5% off every single order at that wonderful store. If you guys like that video, remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts and goals for 2022. Have a wonderful day and peace out.